Welcome back to the AB Scout Project. I'm Gregor. This is Alpha Bravo, and today we're going to start looking at the Amazon exclusive 2-packs that were also on Hasbro Pulse. This one is starting off with the Humble Origins 2-pack with Senator Shockwave and Data Clerk Orion Pax. And you kind of see Nova Prime back in here. Let's see if we can get a better shot of that. You kind of see him up there hiding. We had rumors that there was going to be a Nova Prime that was a retool of the Galaxy Prime, so maybe this confirms it. And that just leads into the next box over there. Product shots on the back. And our generic evolution picture on the side. So let's go ahead and look at the Senator Shockwave. Alright, here we got the Senator Shockwave. This, of course, is the Shockwave before he had all of his emotions stripped away and had Imperator put on him. So, looks pretty good. He looks pretty close to the comic. It's a very clever reuse of the Siege Seeker mold. So let's go ahead and bring in the Sparkless Seeker here so you can kind of see what they did. And see, pretty much the chest piece is new. These little wing things are detachable. So the arms are actually the same. The arms, the legs, the sides of the thighs are the same. The center crotch is a remold, chest plate remold, new head, new wings. We flip them on the back and you can kind of see those new wings. And you can also see, curiously, that they remolded the canopy. Slightly different from the original mold. But otherwise, not too bad. Show them next to Shockwave proper here. There's, of course, no shared parts because they're totally separate molds, but just to let show you, where we started and where we ended. So, all right, let's go ahead and look at the vehicle modes. And here we have Senator Shockwave in his jet mode, and he looks pretty good. The airfoils there seem insufficient for lift, but of course this is based on the Siege Tetris jet, so you see it all kind of folds up the same way. The back looks pretty cool with the chest piece there and the extra engines, so actually really cool. We'll move up from back and bring in the Sparkless Seeker just so you can see the differences in the molds. And like I said, they redid the canopy on there and the wings. So you can just see, we'll do a side-by-side 360 here. There's the back, the other side, front on. I actually do like it. It looks pretty neat. It's different enough. They still had that because, Senator Shockwave had the pylon, so they had to keep the long nose on it. But otherwise, I don't have any complaints on it, really. And plus, I don't think we actually saw his alt mode in the comics, so whatever alt mode they give him is what it's going to be. But the robot mode comes out really good. Alright, let's do our inevitable conclusion. So, is this our IDW G1 Senator Shockwave? Of course it is. It doesn't have any competition. So, this is actually a very pleasant surprise for me, and I liked this design when I saw it in the IDW comics, and I was so happy when I saw that they were going to come out with these, because I thought this was pretty neat, and just showing the dichotomy of the very bright, very heroic looking character that gets twisted into the soulless one-eye war machine. So I thought that was neat. I'm glad we got this figure. And he is our IDW Senator Shockwave. Alright, on to the next one. Next up is the Data Clerk Orion Pax. Now this one, to me, actually is kind of a disappointment because the only time that he spent a long time with a faceplate off was just one issue where he was in the Thrilling 30 body. The rest of the time, the faceplate was his lucky faceplate. So they kind of split the difference between T30 look and the War Within, War for Cybertron look that became the first Orion Pax look. This, of course, is a retool of the Hound mold. Now, I didn't dig Hound out, but I got the Cybertron Hotshot, which the only thing that changed was the head, so everything else is different. Basically, the only thing they changed is this chest piece and the head. Everything else is the same. They did add this axe thing, and it's actually in 2 parts. So I don't know if this came from a different figure or not. Probably did. But not a lot there, just the head and the chest. Go ahead and compare it with our current regular IDW Prime. And that's the other thing that really makes this disappointing, is that they gave him a deluxe size when he was only a deluxe size when he was in his T30 body. So being in his Super Cop body or Data Clerk body, he should be up here. Anyway, we'll pull out our current winner for this body, which is the Abyss KO. And really, I mean, not even being in the same league, I don't even think they're playing the same game. This just looks so much better and so much cooler. So, I mean, this isn't exactly what I call the War Within, War for Cybertron hybrid. It is just straight War for Cybertron, but I still like it a lot better for the representation. Alright, let's look at the vehicle mode. And here we have Data Clerk Optimus, or Orion Pax, in his vehicle mode. And again, like the Hound, you can take this ammo can off and stick it on the back here. And the axe stows in any of the mini holes that are around for the combat system. Rolls just as well as Hound. So it looks from the front and the side. Kind of reminds me of the Roadbuster that they did in the Crosshairs colors. Anyway, here is the Hotshot. And you can kind of see they did a little bit more. The windshield is slightly different. They actually redid the legs. I didn't even realize that in robot mode, that the legs were redone. Yeah, just shows you how fast I lost interest in this character. But anyway, we'll just do a 360 here. You can see the difference in the back end there from the legs being different. You can see there. And we went from the transparent front to this kind of a jutting out front. The rest of the mold was the same for that piece. Actually, it looks like it's a removable piece. They probably just, well, not removable, but I mean, it was added on. I think it's glued in now. But they just took the original and just plugged this on. And you kind of see the front end differences from the chest piece modification. And actually, from the this actually does pin together a lot better than the original Hound mold did. So, that's good. It's one good thing for it. Alright, let's go ahead and deliberate. So, is this our new IDW Super Cop / Data Clerk / War Within, War for Cybertron hybrid body? As my earlier comments state, yeah, like, no. There's just too much wrong with it. The scale's wrong. Doesn't have the face plate. And just being a Hound retool doesn't really serve it well. I think they would have been better off trying to reskin, like the Siege Optimus would have been better. I mean, I think they got a little lazy on that. The good news is that this is the worst one of the 4 figures in the Amazon Hasbro Pulse set. So this is a low point. It's still worth getting this 2-pack for the Senator Shockwave, I think. Just because I really like what they did with that. I mean, it is a retool, but it is a very well done retool. Alright, let's wrap this up. So that's it for today. Next week we'll cover the other box set. So, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell, and I'll see y'all later.